Calling for the lines first, and then we'll just go in order of the list.
All right.
That's number 52, Maya Shaskco.
Your Honor, this is Maya Shaskco. There are two cases, 25 CF 705 and 25 CS 706. The state and the defense have reached an agreement in these two cases, which I've reviewed with my client. I just need to have her sign the plea agreement.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'll provide a copy to probation as well.
Case. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking. All right. I apologize, Your Honor.
Sure.
She's making an edit, and I'm happy to retype it. It'll be easier.
No, it's fine. Thank you. Good afternoon, ma'am. If you'll just please raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, ma'am. You can put your hand down. If you'll just tell me your name, please.
Maya.
Could you spell your first name for me?
Maya.
Okay. I note in case 25 CF 705, your name is not spelled correctly in the case. It's Mya. I just want to make sure for the record that you're the same person. In case 25 CF 705, you are charged with one count of burglary of an unoccupied dwelling, and that is a second-degree felony. And in case 25 CF 706, you're charged with one count of possession of a controlled substance, that's a third-degree felony, one count of trespassing, which is a first-degree misdemeanor, and one count of criminal mischief, which is also a first-degree misdemeanor. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about those charges and any possible defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the last page?
What was that?
Is this your signature on the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
I do.
Do you understand you're giving up your right to go to trial in both of those cases?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what's showing on your agreement?
No.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No.
Is there any DNA in either case?
No, Your Honor, I would like to make a brief record.
Sure.
Before you finish accepting the plea. I have advised Ms. Shaskco to the best of my ability in negotiating with the state. I do believe that she would have a very reasonable defense in docket ending 705. I have advised her extensively to that end. However, the offer from the state is she understands what she is accepting moving forward. I did want to make the record that I do believe she would have a very good defense were it to go to trial, but I've advised her fully of the consequences of the plea.
All right, thank you. So following up on that, ma'am, do you understand that you have the right to go to trial in both cases, and that by entering this plea, you are not going to have a trial?
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like me to inquire?
No, Your Honor, she understands that with these cases, she will become a convicted felon. She is not a convicted felon at this point or prior to this point, but with this resolution of the two cases, she will become a convicted felon.
Okay.
And I have explained that to her and advised her, so.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything else.
Ma'am, do you understand that an adjudication of guilt on the possession of a controlled substance charge will likely result in your driver's license being suspended for a period of time? Okay, yeah, that's sort of, it's in a statute, there's nothing I can do about it. I just want to make sure you understand that. Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there's a court reporter listening, so that's why I have to get you to answer out loud, so she can take down everything you say. I do have a score sheet that shows 59 total sentence points. Any objections or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
All right, this appears to be a downward departure.
That's
And-
correct.
Okay.
The reason is for a legitimate uncoerced plea bargain.
Okay, thank you. I can't remember if I already asked about DNA. Is there any DNA?
Not that we're aware of, Your Honor.
Okay. And I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest reports. Ma'am, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, can we look at the score sheet just briefly?
Sure. Sure.
Is the one that I gave,
I've got two separate copies from the state, and I just want to make sure that this one is correct.
Okay.
one should be 26. You're right.
Is probation okay with waiving the cost of supervision?
Yes, Your Honor.
So the changes that we made, she's pleading to lesser included, so it's not going to be a downward departure. She's just
Okay.
pleading to lesser charges.
Okay, great, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. All right, so I've got a score sheet now that's, it's an amended score sheet, and it is only 25 total sentence points.
Yes.
So any objections or corrections to that score sheet?
No, and thank you for the state for pointing out that I grabbed the wrong one.
No problem. Let me just fill out this one.
Your Honor, I want to make sure on the first page of the plea agreement that the adjudicated is the box that is checked, she is being adjudicated guilty, not withheld.
Okay, it does say adjudication of guilt, but I'm going to,
Sorry, I ran over last minute changes to this
That's
agreement, and that's my fault. I
fine.
apologize.
if she would just initial, right, there was.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, ma'am, how do you plead to count 1 in 25 CF 705?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. Actually, I take that back. It should be the lesser included offense, not as charged. It's the lesser included offense of burglary of an unoccupied conveyance. Florida Statute 810.02 4B. That's a third-degree felony, not a second-degree felony, which you were originally charged with. So how do you plead to that lesser included offense?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In case 25 CF 706, how do you plead to counts 1, 2, and 3?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, there will be an adjudication of guilt on all 3 counts, on 25 706 and on count 1 of 25 705. Basically all charges. There will be an adjudication of guilt. In 25 CF 705, you are sentenced in accordance with your agreement to 90 days in the Okaloosa County Jail with credit for time served, followed by 18 months probation. And this case will run concurrent with the next case, 25 CF 706. Also in the 705 case, no contact with Jeffrey Blocker, $515 in court costs, $150 cost of defense. That includes the application fee, and probation has graciously agreed to waive the cost of supervision. That'll save you about $40 a month, $45, something like that. In 25 CF 706, on counts 1 and 2, there will be 90 days in the Okaloosa County Jail with credit for time served. And that's the only sentence as to count 2, just probation on count 1, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's the only felony charge in that case.
Okay.
And it's 18 months probation, so.
Okay, so count 1, after the 90 days in the Okaloosa County Jail, that's followed by 18 months probation, and that's concurrent to the previous case. And you are to have no contact with Larry McClung, MCCLUNG, and $615 in court costs, $100 cost of defense. Again, probation has graciously agreed to waive the cost of supervision. And then as to count 3, you're sentenced to time served. So let me make sure I got it. Count 1 is 90 days in jail, followed by 18 months probation with special terms and conditions. Count 2 is just 90 days in jail with credit, obviously. And then count 3 is just time served.
Correct.
And all of the counts are having credit applied.
Yes. And she has served the 90 days
Oh, okay.
already, so she will be released today and check in with probation.
All right, so you need to, before you leave the courtroom, see Officer Fowler, and I hear a phone or something going off. Whatever that is, please, whoever has it, turn it off, not just silent, but completely off, powered down. Thank you.
Now, is that a stipulation that she served 90 days, or that's just?
No, that's just,
Okay.
I know that she is. Yeah.
So before you leave the courtroom, you'll see Officer Fowler. She's sitting right over there. And you have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good luck to you. You will need to report tomorrow. I don't think you're going to get out in time to report today. But you'll need to go to probation before 9 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning. And I am correcting on the record that in case 25705, I believe the case, maybe it was the information or arrest report. I don't know how it ended up this way, but her name is spelled M-Y-A, but her actual correct spelling is M-A-Y-A, her first name, and it's the same person in both cases. Thank you.
Any
Your Honor, this is Lenise Cotto, 25 TF 979.
All right.
We received discovery from the state the very end of June, beginning of July. It is quite voluminous. I'm going through it, and then we'll be scheduling depositions. There are quite a few witnesses and people involved. So if we could have a full cycle continuance, so I can continue going through that discovery and scheduling the depositions.
All right. Any objection?
No objection, Judge.
All right. So case 25 CF 979 will be continued at the defense's request to October 15th, 9 o'clock for pretrial conference.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Jason Callahan, for the mattress.
This is Jason Callahan, 24 CF 2511.
Oh,
This is a case with Ms. Basso, I believe that Ms. Giardina is covering. We have conducted depositions in this case. We've received all the discovery. The defense is ready for trial.
all right. Is the state ready?
Yes, Your Honor, so it will be set for Monday for clear trial.
All right. Then we will set Mr. Callahan's case for docket day. That's August 18th at 9 o'clock. And that's plea or trial. And that would be the last day I'd accept a negotiated plea, and we'll get it on the record at that time.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Christopher Kastner is up next.
Yep, here. Your Honor, next up is Christopher Kastner, 25 CF 796. The state and the defense have reached an agreement in this case. I just need to have my client sign it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Your Honor. May I approach? Yes.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to provide a copy of probation as well.
All right. All right, sir, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Thank you, sir. If you'll please state your name for me.
Christopher Anthony Carstad.
Thank you, sir. You're here in case 25 CF 796. You're charged with 1 count of criminal mischief, which is a third-degree felony. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about that charge and any possible?
Yes, I did.
have you discussed the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Is that your signature on the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what is showing on the plea agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
No comment.
Is there something that your lawyer didn't do that you wanted her to do, or did that you didn't want her to do?
Well, I asked for a pre-sentence investigation because it's been, I'm a cycle completer, and I completed all the probation in the state of Florida in 19. I completed 3 years felony probation, and I thought my information from my probation officer, Ms. Howard, was if I after beating the cycle, I'm entitled to a pre-sentence investigation. I just came through this with Mr. Rudy for the same charge, criminal mischief earlier this year. You time served me. And
I know, I remember.
I mean, I ain't got no problem doing probation. I'm just saying. I feel it's kind of unfair for a 2-year felony sentence. I got 3 years for possession of controlled substance back in 16. I feel it's kind of criminal mischief. Last time I checked was a misdemeanor. I'm just saying. I've been coming to jail since '05.
Your Honor, I have discussed the charges with my client and presented
I ain't got no problem.
my strategy. It does not matter to me whether or not he accepts the plea. I'm happy to pass his case and discuss it more with him. This is the offer from the state because it's a felony criminal mischief, not a misdemeanor.
It depends on the amount, whether it's a felony or a misdemeanor. And you're charged with criminal mischief $1,000 or greater, which is a 3rd-degree felony. The statute is 806.13, subparagraph 1A and B3. So,
I don't believe the defendant is entitled to a PSI.
I was wondering that as well, if, sir, if you've been convicted of a felony previously, and I don't know if you have without looking it up, but actually, I'm looking at your score sheet, and it looks like you've been convicted of numerous felonies, correct?
Yeah, I haven't been convicted of felony since 16 when I completed probation in 19 through the Department of Corrections.
Okay, you've been to prison before?
Yeah, last time I went was 2011.
Okay, so you're a convicted felon already, so,
Yeah, I completed community control probably about 2 years felony
okay. So,
in 19.
I'm happy to pass the case, Your
It's
Honor.
fine, it's fine. You asked me, I just answered.
Yeah,
just
I
answered,
appreciate
it's
that.
fine,
Okay.
man. I don't want to resign the plea agreement. I don't want to cause no commotion right now because I really feel like y'all discriminating me right now. I really do. I've been going
because
to
you
jail.
didn't get,
I've been doing time
because
since
you want
19.
a PSI? You want a pre-sentence
I mean, that's what
investigation?
Mr. Rudy done for me the last time. Same charge earlier this year.
A
You
pre-sentence
Yeah, you
investigation?
sentenced me the end of January, 27.
Hold on
Same
just a second.
charge.
Hold on. Wasn't that a negotiated plea? An
For a
agreement?
time served plea agreement, yes.
It was an agreement,
Yes,
right?
it was.
So a pre-sentence investigation is to guide the court when the court imposes a sentence, not for an agreement.
Right.
Do you understand that?
Criminal mischief, last time, I don't know when the statutes changed. Criminal mischief, key word is mischief. Criminal mischief is a mischief.
I don't write the law, sir. I don't make the
I know.
statutes. If you
That's
don't
what I'm
agree
saying.
with it, you can
That's
talk
why
to the people in
I don't-
Tallahassee, your legislatures,
It's okay. I'm okay with-
legislators.
I'm okay with the plea agreement.
It does not sound like this plea is entirely voluntary, so I'm going to pass the case.
I'll go speak with Mr. Karstoffner about
Okay.
it. And then
Thank you.
he can maybe bring it back up.
That sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jose Chan is up next.
Your Honor, we need an interpreter for Mr. Chan.
What?
I put in a request for a Spanish interpreter for Mr. Chan,
Okay.
so we'll have to
That's,
pass you.
no problem. Sorry, guys. Come on, sir. All right, this way.
006 and 24 CF 1967.
Okay.
I have attempted to, this is a case with Ms. Basso as well. I spoke with her about it earlier today. I've attempted twice to subpoena the reporting officer, investigator Jessica Keel.
Yeah.
The last subpoena was returned. She's no longer working at the sheriff's office. So I had inquired with the state as to whether or not they had an updated address, some way we could serve her. And she just got back to the state, I believe yesterday or this morning. She's able to be served via email. I think she's working in law enforcement in New York now. And I have no problem deposing her via Zoom. So now that we have that updated information as of today, I'm going to be able to reserve her and we'll schedule her deposition. So if, I know the cases are getting a little bit old, but they are very serious charges and she is the reporting officer. I need to depose her. I don't believe that Ms. Basso is opposing a full cycle continuance.
Okay, and I do have a note about waiting to depose Investigator Keel. I'm aware Investigator Keel has been away, was away
Right,
for
and now
training for a
she's
few months.
Permanently away.
Yeah, and she's no longer with the sheriff's office. So is there any objection?
There's no objection, Your Honor.
Okay, so I will go ahead and continue both of Mr. Claypole's cases, 24 CF 1966 and 24 CF 1967, to pretrial on October 15th at 9 o'clock. And hopefully you can get Investigator Keel deposed between now and then.
Thank you so much.
I don't want to complicate it, but I will tell the court in this case, I recently sent a subpoena to Investigator Keel. It got served, it kicked back, and we were informed we had to do a 2-week request with her, meaning we have to send her the questions we intend to ask her at deposition before they'll agree to the deposition. That was about 2 weeks ago. So that may be the only complication in the matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. well,
Figure it out.
You can let me know if something comes up.
Yes.
Okay.
Jaylen Cunningham?
Your Honor, this is Jaylen Cunningham, 24 CF 1622.
Okay.
The state and the defense have reached an agreement in this case. I think I need to have the state sign it, actually.
Okay.
All right. And I have a copy for Mr. Cunningham. I'm just going to have Mr. Cunningham sign. If I may approach?
Yes.
And this is a plea to a misdemeanor, so there's no score sheet
All right, thank you.
required.
All right, Mr. Cunningham, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. Could you tell me your name, please?
Jaylen Cunningham.
Thank you. You're here in case 24 CF 1622 on one count of robbery without a weapon. That's a second-degree felony. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about that charge and any possible defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anybody promised you anything to get you to enter a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Is anybody forcing or threatening you to make you enter a plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, the plea could subject you to deportation. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like you're pleading to a lesser included offense of assault, which is a second-degree misdemeanor, and the statute is 784.011, and the subparagraph, I think this is one where the FDLE website and the stat can be confusing. So I'm going to defer to the clerk on the
Yes.
statute, because she uses the FDLE website. The clerks, it's for clerks to get the correct section.
I will not be able to choose it. It would have to be
Oh, well, it says 2 on here, but I think when you go on the FDLE website, there's not an option for 2. It doesn't pop up 2. I think it might be 1, but I'm not entirely sure. I just remember this coming up before. But I'll say subsection 2 because that's what the plea agreement says, subject to
Yes.
the FDLE website. So, sir, how do you plead to the lesser included offense of assault?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, you will be adjudicated guilty of that lesser included offense, and you are sentenced to 60 days in the county jail with credit for time served from your arrest in Hamilton County, Georgia on June 11th, 2025. I guess that's when the credit starts running. Followed by 6 months of JCS misdemeanor probation. That's county probation. So once you get out of jail, then I think you've oh, perfect.
Yes, I'm providing Mr. Cunningham with the
sheet to
it's
sign in.
Spanish. I don't know if we have it in English, but the QR code remains the same regardless of the language. So he'll scan the QR code when he gets out and check in
Yes.
with JCS.
You need to do that just as soon as you get out, within, I would say, 12 hours after you're released. Oh, does it say 24 hours on there?
It says 24
Okay, well,
hours.
if it says it, then I'm not
Mr.
gonna.
Cunningham, his girlfriend has been here all day. She's going to be waiting for him to be released at the jail, and I've been in contact with his mom. She's got people who are going to pick him up, and
Okay.
he'll check in then.
If the paper says 24 hours, I'll go with that. So, sir, 24 hours, within 24 hours after your release is when you need to sign up with JCS probation, check in with that QR code. So you're going to be on probation for 6 months after you get out of jail. You are to have no contact with, is it Jasmine or Jasmione?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Gordon. The spelling on the plea agreement for her first name
That
is it?
That is the correct spelling.
Okay.
Or at least it's the spelling that's in all the arrest reports in the witness list. So.
Thank you. It's Jasmione, Gordon. You are to have no trespassing at the Quality Inn. Where is that? Is it all Quality Inns or a
I
specific
think
one?
it's the one in
On
Fort Long Beach. Yeah, it's the one on 98.
Okay, I'll put that
Fort
on
Long
here.
Beach.
Okay, the Quality Inn in Fort Walton Beach. You must maintain gainful employment or submit 2 job applications per week. And I don't know if we can waive the cost of probation on JCS probation.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to scratch that out. I'm going to get Mr. Cunningham to initial.
Yes.
Is it $622? Okay, thank you. All right, so here is this, if he could initial both of those things right there. Thank you.
And I did, website and it doesn't have,
So there is no subsection 2. I know there's a subsection 2 in the statute, but when you go to the FDLE website that the clerks, it's designed for the clerks to use to prepare their judgments and things. Apparently, the choices are 1 or 3. So,
I just want to make sure because one of them is a first degree misdemeanor in relation to a riot or
Yes.
something.
I think that's subsection 3.
The other one, so subsection 1 is the correct
I
one.
think it's 1.
It shows it's a second degree misdemeanor.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one.
That's the one.
Okay, so it's subsection 1.
There you go. All right. Perfect, thank you. Okay, I had an initial next to that as well.
Great, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so the court costs $622 in court costs, $150 cost of defense, that includes the $50 application fee, and you will have 24 months to pay those costs, so they don't have to be paid during the term of probation. But after 24 months, if you don't pay them, then your license will be suspended. So I encourage you to go see the clerk of court to work out a payment plan if you need to. They'll work with you. Okay, good luck to you, sir. And we've already discussed you checking in. You have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good luck.
Your Honor, is this 24 months from today or 24 months from?
I'd say from today, because I think
Are you good for Dawson?
Mayor, I think up next is Garrett Dawson.
okay.
There are 4 cases, 24 CF 2224, 25 CF 767, 25 CF 768, and 25 CF 769. The state and the defense have reached an agreement in all 4 cases. I'm just going to have my client sign it.
Great. Thank you.
State. May I approach?
Yes, thank you so much.
And I'm providing Mr. Dawson with a copy of the plea agreement, and I'm providing him to probation as well.
All right, sir, if you will please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony?
I do.
Thank you, sir. Could you please state your name for me?
Jared Lee Dawson Jr.
Thank you. You're here in case 24 CF 2224 on allegations that you violated your probation. In the most recent report, there was one filed on April 18th, 2025, and it includes 13 different allegations that you violated your probation. Then you're here in case 25 CF 767 on one count of felony petty theft, which is a third-degree felony. And in case 25 CF 768, one count of possession of a controlled substance, that's a third-degree felony. Just look at something. On the docket, it shows 2 charges, but the plea agreement has 3. So let me pull up that case.
Which case number is
This is 25 CF 768. I think that there was an arrest on a possession of paraphernalia, but it's not
But
included in
it
the
was not
information.
charged?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to,
Yes, I
actually,
just want to make sure that the
yeah.
score sheet is correct as well.
Oh yeah, let's just cross that out, and then here is the score sheet. I'll give it back to you. Thank you. Does he initial anything on his plea agreement?
I just was crossing out the charge. I can have.
I mean, I don't think he's, I think Mr. Dawson would be happy to have one of the charges
Yes.
crossed out, so, okay. So in case number 25 CF 768, you're charged with one count of possession of a controlled substance, that's a third-degree felony, and one count of uttering forged bills, which is also a third-degree felony. And in 25 CF 769, you're charged with one count of criminal mischief, $1,000 or more, that's a third-degree felony, and one count of molesting a vending machine, which is a second-degree misdemeanor. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about the allegations you violated your probation in the 2024 case and also the new charges in your 3 2025 cases?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you discussed the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the next to the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what's showing on the agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or anything like that in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
I have a score sheet that shows 31.3 total sentence points. Any objections or corrections?
Yeah, I did not that.
Okay, great. Is there any DNA in any of the cases?
Not that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
All right.
In the VOP case in the plea agreement, I don't know that I specified it's admitting and revoking and terminating supervision. It's just receiving credit for time served on that VOP. It's not being reinstated.
Okay, I'll write that on here.
Yes. I realized that I did not specify that. I was.
I do find a sufficient factual basis on the new law cases based on my review of the arrest documents. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you admitting to all 13 allegations that you violated your probation in case 24 CF 2224?
Yes.
I accept your admission. I find it was freely and voluntarily given. And in 25 CF 767, how do you plead to count one?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In 25 CF 768, how do you plead to counts 1 and 2?
No contest.
I accept your plea. Find it was freely and voluntarily entered. And in 25 CF 769, how do you plead to counts 1 and 2?
No contest.
Accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, as to case 24 CF 2224, we are revoking and terminating probation. You are sentenced to time served, and the restitution, any amount that is unpaid, will be going to a civil lien. And the court is imposing the following additional costs. $100 cost of prosecution, $150 cost of defense. That includes the application fee. And you will have 24 months from today to pay those costs before they go to collections. Once they go to collections, that's going to affect your driver's license. And in 25 CF 767, let me check, was Mr. Dawson adjudicated on the underlying? Yes, okay. In the VOP case, yes, there was an adjudication. Okay. In 25 CF 767, there will be an adjudication of guilt. You'll be placed on 2 years probation, and as a special condition, you are to enter and complete the program at Phoenix House, and that's bars to bed, meaning you have to remain in jail until Phoenix House has a bed available and comes and gets you. And other than the cost, are there any other terms or conditions
No, Your Honor.
in that case?
And all the charges that include Phoenix House and probation, that's all running concurrent. He's already been accepted to Phoenix House, so
Oh, good. Okay.
hopefully they come soon.
So $515 in court costs? Okay, and $100 cost of defense. And let me check with probation. Is it okay if probation waives the cost of supervision? That's what's showing on this agreement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you to probation for that. Probation has agreed to waive your cost of supervision. That'll save you $40-something a month. On 25 CF 768, as to counts 1 and 2, there will be an adjudication of guilt. And on each count, you are placed on probation for a period of 2 years, again with the condition that you complete the Phoenix House program, and it's bars to bed, meaning you'll remain in jail until they come and get you. And this is concurrent with the previous case. And let me find out what the court costs are on this case. $515 in court costs, $100 cost of defense. Then, and also waive cost of supervision. Then 25 CF 769, as to both counts, there will be an adjudication of guilt. As to count 1, that's the criminal mischief, the felony charge, 2 years probation with the special condition that you enter and complete the Phoenix House program. It's bars to bed, meaning you have to remain in jail until there's a bed available and they come get you. And this is concurrent with the other cases. And $615? $650 in court costs, $100 cost of defense, and again, waiver of cost of supervision. And on count 2, it's an adjudication of guilt and credit for time served. Did I cover all of the terms and conditions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Sir, you have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of the court. If you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. I wish you best of luck. We're going to set a control date
Yes.
to make sure that you're not just languishing in jail and Phoenix House isn't coming to get you or something like that. So why don't we set maybe the next pretrial conference? Okay, I'm going to set October 15th at 9 o'clock. a control date. And all that is to make sure that Mr. Dawson got picked up by Phoenix House. If he's still in jail, the court date remains. If he has already gone to Phoenix House, when October 15th rolls around, it's canceled and he needs to be taken off the docket. I just want to make sure that I stay on top of it if he doesn't get picked up
Absolutely.
right away or relatively soon.
Yes.
So it's just to monitor status of Phoenix House. I don't want that to delay his transport to Phoenix House.
Your next is Mr. Demora Martin, 25 CF 590. We have depositions scheduled for September 19th. I believe everyone has been served.
Okay.
So I would request a full cycle continuance just so we can complete those depositions.
Okay,
Without objection.
thank you. I have a note that we needed a Brazilian interpreter. Does he,
Your Honor, we've been able to communicate sufficiently for court appearance like this, but I have already scheduled interpreters for the depositions because the other bulk witnesses speak Portuguese.
great, thank you. All right, I will continue case 25 CF 590 to October 15th at 9 o'clock for pretrial conference.
That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next is Easterling.
Your Honor, there are 3 dockets in this one.
Okay, Mr. Caleb Easterling.
Yes.
Okay, I've got 25 CF 374, 25 CF 431, and 25 CF 537.
That is correct.
And the defendant is present.
All right, sorry, I was just checking the score sheet. The defense and the state have reached an agreement in this case. I'm just going to have my client sign it.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this includes a plea to the bench with a cap, a stipulated cap. So I didn't write in the plea agreement, but we will be scheduling the sentencing,
Okay,
of course, for a different date.
all right.
I've got a copy for you too. Oh, sorry, Mayor.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. So what I will probably do is, I probably need to wait on the score sheet because I will need to
Yes,
sign
probably.
it when I impose the
And
sentence.
the state was inquiring if he could be sentenced today. I'm requesting that we put it off. He does have a number of family members who want to be present at the sentencing. So if that's okay, he can enter the plea today and then we can schedule the sentencing ASAP. And I can hold on to the score sheet.
Yes, let me give you the score sheet back because I'll need that whenever I
Yes.
impose sentence. I'll have to sign it. How long do you think you will need for sentencing? Like,
We shouldn't need that long.
okay, 30 minutes, an hour? I mean,
I would, not more than an hour.
okay.
I don't know if this, how
Are
long
these-
this data expects.
Are there people, is his family going to come and testify?
His family has written a number of letters to my office that I could perhaps just provide those to the court in lieu of testimony. So I think a half hour would be fine. At most, I would perhaps have his mother testify.
Okay.
So I think half an hour is probably fine.
However you wish to, whatever you wish to do, I'm at your disposal. So, I was just gonna try to give you a date.
If the state could ask for those letters to be provided to us before the sentencing?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and in
I
fact,
just got them like last night, so
That's fine.
I'll provide them.
and if you could maybe file them in the
Yes.
court file, then I will have read them before the hearing, and I'll be prepared. So, okay, let's see.
Yeah, we can schedule a date, given that I think we should only need that half an hour.
Okay. I'm checking August 21st. That's next Thursday, I believe.
Are you looking for the afternoon?
I'm looking, yes, morning or afternoon. Let's see, all I have. It looks like I have some time available in the morning of August 21st. I have a sentencing scheduled at 10 or possibly 10:30, it's hard to tell on my phone, looking at the schedule. And then I could maybe, I'm not sure how long that one's going to take, but it's possible we could do the sentencing then. In the afternoon, I think there is,
I'm sure there's two separate.
I have a competency hearing and motion to suppress. Okay. I know there's a motion to suppress scheduled that afternoon, and I don't know how long that one's going to take, but we could do it in the afternoon. Is that?
Either one, I think, Your Honor, has jury review and arraignments and everything, so I will be here either way.
Let's see.
Good job.
Actually, it's Mr. Gates's case that is set for a motion to suppress that afternoon. It's next Thursday. Do you anticipate? And I think I have Mr. Yeah, all of my cases that afternoon that I can see are Mr. Gates's cases. And Ms. Giardina is on the motion to suppress.
Yes, Your Honor.
How long do y'all think that will take?
The state doesn't plan on having, we have one witness and then a short video, so it shouldn't be too long on the state's end. I would say
An hour maybe?
an hour.
I would like to say an hour, Your Honor, but I was a bit long last time, so I don't know.
Okay, I was just trying to figure out if I could, if there was time available for Mr. Easterling.
It's either one, it's fine, I'm happy to wait around, or we can do it in the morning before your 10 o'clock. I don't know if that's too early.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Let me just ask Amanda one thing. I had that morning blocked off for a motion hearing on a different case, but there's no motion filed? Not anything of y'all. It's not your case. It's with a private attorney. But she was reaching out to see if that time was still needed. And I'm just going to ask her real quick. Okay, I'll let you know as soon as she responds. I'll go ahead and take Mr. Easterling's plea, and then hopefully we'll have a date for the sentencing in just a few minutes. All right, sir, if you will please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. If you'll state your name, and you can put your hand down.
Caleb Easterling.
Thank you. In case 25 CF 374, you're charged with grand theft of a dwelling. I'm gonna have to look that one up really quickly. Is that the charge or is that an abbreviated charge?
That's a charge when the
Okay.
theft is from a dwelling.
From a dwelling? Okay.
Then the dollar amount's less.
Yes,
It's like
okay.
$40.
$100 or more, but less than $750. It just says on here, grand theft of a dwelling.
So somebody stole a dwelling.
That's what it looks like.
Sorry. I always try to fit
It's-
it in the line that.
It says that on the docket too, so that's why I was gonna go look at the charge. Let's see, I've had that one before. So, from a dwelling. All right, the information says grand theft from a dwelling or unenclosed curtilage of a dwelling, $100 to $750. That's the charge. That is a third degree felony. In case 25 CF 431, you're charged with burglary of an unoccupied conveyance. That's a third degree felony, and 4 counts of theft of a firearm. Each of those is a third degree felony. In 25 CF 537, you're charged with 1 count of trafficking in stolen property. That is a first degree felony, and burglary of an unoccupied structure, which is a third degree felony. I'm going to go over the maximum penalties on each of those charges to make sure you understand. So all of the charges in all of the cases are third degree felonies except for count 1 in 25 CF 537. So a third degree felony carries a maximum of 5 years in prison and a maximum fine of $5,000. And then the first degree felony, dealing in stolen property, that's in 25 CF 537. That's a first degree felony, and that carries up to a maximum of 30 years in state prison. Do you understand
I
the
do.
maximum penalties on each of your charges?
Your Honor, I'm so sorry to interrupt. He is pleading
Oh.
in that count to a lesser included offense, a second degree felony, just dealing in stolen property, not by trafficking.
Thank you for,
Yes.
yes,
And I've
thank you.
included this statute there.
I do see that. So you're about to enter a plea, according to this agreement, to a lesser included charge in 25 CF 537, and that would be on count 1, it would be just dealing in stolen property, which is a second degree felony. The maximum penalty on that charge is 15 years state prison. Do you understand the maximum penalties that you could be facing in each of these charges?
I do.
Okay. Do you have any questions about the maximum penalties or the charges?
Not at this time.
Okay. If there is anything that I say that you don't understand, please tell me, okay? Have you had a chance to discuss all of the charges with your lawyer?
I have.
Have you discussed the plea agreement with your lawyer?
I have.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
I have.
Is this your signature on the next to the last page?
It is.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
I do.
I'm going to go over those with you to make absolutely sure. You're giving up your right to plead not guilty. You're giving up your right to have a trial by jury. You're giving up your right to have an attorney represent you or have the court appoint an attorney for you if you can't afford one at trial or going forward if you don't enter a plea. You're giving up the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself. You're giving up the right to have the state prove that you are guilty of each of these charges beyond a reasonable doubt. You're giving up your right to confront witnesses against you and cross-examine those witnesses. You're giving up your right to defend yourself by calling witnesses and presenting evidence. Do you understand that you are giving up all of those constitutional rights?
I do.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
I am.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you to make you enter a plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything to get you to enter a plea?
No.
Other than what's showing on your agreement, where it says that there's an agreement to a stipulated, like a cap, a maximum of 62 months. Other than that, has anyone promised you a particular sentence?
No.
Do you understand that whatever sentence I impose is completely up to me within the range of this cap? If I accept your plea, the maximum you could be sentenced to would be the 62 months, but do you understand that anything up to that is entirely within my discretion?
I understand.
Okay, I will listen to the evidence, I will listen to what's presented. You will have the right to speak as well. I will hear from any relatives or anybody you want to present. The state has their opportunity to present whatever they wish as well, and then I'll have to just make a decision. But I just want you to understand that there's no agreement other than that there's a maximum sentence of 62 months. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Okay. Are you happy with the services of your lawyer?
I am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or anything like that in the last 24 hours?
No.
Are you suffering from any mental illness that affects your ability to understand what you're doing?
No.
Is there any exculpatory DNA?
Not that we're aware of, Your Honor.
Okay. I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest documents. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that this plea could subject you to deportation?
I understand.
Okay. In 25 CF 374, well, actually, before I ask that, do you need any more time to talk to your lawyer about your decision to enter a plea or any questions about anything? Any more time to think about it? Or are you ready to go forward?
I'm ready to move forward.
Okay. Is there anything I've asked you that you didn't understand?
No.
Okay, I'm just making absolutely
Thank you.
sure that you're,
Thank you.
you know, you're fully informed and you know what you're doing. So, in 25 CF 374, how do you plead to count 1, grand theft from a dwelling?
No contest.
Accept your plea, I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In 25 CF 431, count 1 is burglary of an unoccupied conveyance. Counts 2 through 5 are theft of a firearm. How do you plead to those charges?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily given. In 25 CF 537, looks like you're pleading to that lesser included offense of dealing in stolen property, which is a second-degree felony, and also burglary of an unoccupied structure, which is as charged as the third-degree felony. How do you plead to those charges?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily given. And I'm going to read out the statute number on that lesser included offense. It is 812.019, subparagraph 1. That's count 1 in 25 CF 537, lesser included offense. All right, sir. I will wait to impose the sentence until we have our sentencing hearing, which we're going to schedule. Amanda has not heard back from the attorneys on the case that's scheduled for the morning of the 21st. I could schedule the case. Let me see how many arraignments we have that day. I could put it in the afternoon.
I'm sure there's about 17.
Oh, that's not that many. Okay, I think we'll have time in the afternoon.
Sure.
So we'll set sentencing for, we'll just say 2:30, but it could be a little before or after that, on August 21st. That's next Thursday. And you know, if there's an issue that if your mom can't make it or something like that, Ms. Farkas will reach out and get it rescheduled.
Yes,
or whoever you wish to bring. You know, if we need to reschedule it, we will. And I'll just wait to impose, you know, I'll do the adjudication and costs and all that at that time. Okay?
Thank you.
I'll see you next Thursday. Good luck to you, sir.
Vernon
Thank you.
Eland is up next.
I'm gonna hand you this.
Vernon? Thank you,
This is Vernon Eland, 24 CF 1473 and 24 CF 2844. If I could have just a minute.
Sure.
Apologize, Your Honor. Vernon Eland, 24 CF 1473 and 24 CF 2844. This is a case with Ms. Basso. The state and the defense have mostly reached a plea agreement. There are a couple things that we're trying to iron out. I spoke with Ms. Basso about the possibility of just putting this on docket day if my client wasn't prepared to enter into a plea agreement. So if we can put this for docket day, I think that we'll be able to do it then.
Okay.
I know that this was marked as the last continuance, and like I said, we've got most everything ironed out.
Okay, so will this be plea or trial?
I mean, there's no reason it should be a trial. We're just
Right.
ironing out the last few details. I essentially want to make sure that we're not setting him up for failure with whatever plea agreement we set.
I understand. I will go ahead, I'll put it down plea or trial because that's what, you know, my notes from the last couple of pretrials say. So that's August 18th at 9 o'clock, docket day.
Yes.
So that's Thursday, or Monday. I'll see you Monday.
Yes,
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I don't know if I announced Mr. Evelyn's cases that just left, 24 CF 1473 and 24 CF 2844. Both of them were set for docket day on Monday, August 18th at 9. All right, and this is Mr. Gavin Fleishman.
Yes.
Thank you.
The state and the defense have reached an agreement in this case as well. I just need to have my client sign it.
All right, and this is case 25 CF 640.
And I'm going to provide a copy of the plea agreement to probation.
I see Mr. Haynes is here, and I don't know which case, but maybe we could take her cases next or soon.
Yeah, I believe she just stepped into the jury. I'll see if you want to keep your name.
Oh, Mr. Engineer, sorry.
Oh, it's our Spanish interpreter.
Oh, this is,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry,
I
she
apologize.
said,
I thought
I
you
need
said
to
yours.
speak with a client with
Oh,
her.
okay.
So if you'd like, we can stop doing my cases and I can go speak with the client. with
Okay,
the
after-
interpreter.
After Mr. Fleischman.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
The creepiness, not creepy.
Mr. Fleischman, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. If you'll just state your name.
Gavin Fleishman.
Thank you. In case 25 CF 640, you're charged with 1 count of aggravated assault by threat with a deadly weapon, which is a 3rd-degree felony. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about that charge and any possible defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that your signature on the last page?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what's showing on this agreement?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No, Your Honor.
I have a score sheet that shows 36 total sentence points. Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Any DNA?
Not that we're aware of.
All right, I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. How do you plead to 1 count of aggravated assault by threat with a deadly weapon?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, the court will withhold adjudication, and I'm placing you on probation for 3 years. And you must have a mental health and a substance abuse evaluation within 30 days. And if any treatment is recommended, you have to start that treatment within 60 days. You must maintain employment or submit 2 job applications per week. You may not have any contact with Christopher Oliphant, O-L-I-P-H-A-N-T, and Amber Totten, T-O-T-T-E-N. No trespassing at 13 LBJ Drive, Fort Walton Beach, Florida, 32547. Is it 967?
I think it's 867.
$867 in court costs and $150 cost of defense. That includes the application fee. And it says on here, waive cost of supervision. Is probation willing to waive the cost of supervision?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So that'll save $40-something a month. And did I leave off any terms or conditions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So, sir, you have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good luck to you. Please see Officer Fowler before you leave the courtroom. She's sitting right over there. And then you need to check in before 9 o'clock in the morning with probation. She'll tell you where to go, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you,
sir.
I only have 2 more, and they're both pleas. So
Okay.
I might as well just do
Okay.
it. Your Honor, this is Clint C. There are 2 cases, 24 CF 2350 and 25 CF 716. The state and the defense have reached an agreement in this case.
Okay.
I just need to have my client sign it.
so much. All right, I am looking at the affidavit of violation of probation that was filed on April 2nd, 2025. I want to make sure I have the most current one. I think that is, but let me just make sure. Actually, is probation able to confirm if I've got the most current one? I'm kind of concerned that there was a more recent one filed that I can't see.
Yeah, there should be an addendum. The officer did advise that he found it, but it might have been a part of that e-filing where it didn't get processed yet. So he's reaching out to digital services about that.
Okay. When did it get filed? Do you know?
I can,
Okay, I might be able to look in a different system and pull it up. I just want to make sure I have the most current affidavit so I know which allegations he's admitting to.
I think the most recent one I have, I think, was after this arrest in April
I have one from April
1st.
April 2nd? Is that the most recent one? I don't know if it has the new law violations though. Maybe that is the most recent one. Yeah, the most recent affidavit in the file is April 2nd, 2025, but I don't think that includes any new
That's the most
charges.
recent one I have as well.
Okay.
I mean, the plea agreement does include pleas to the new law charges.
Yeah, I just want to make sure if there's another affidavit out there
Yeah.
and we don't cover it, then
If we need to pass Mr.
he
Fuqua,
can still have a lingering VOP.
that would be better.
Yeah.
yes, Your Honor, that's the most recent one that we're seeing.
Okay, all right, well, then we're good. Okay.
I don't know if we could kind of get ahead of the issue by putting on the clerk's minutes any future, violations of probation related to, at least related to these cases, would be moved.
Yeah, because I think we're going to revoke and terminate, aren't we?
Correct.
Yeah,
Because
so,
the new law happened on the 7th, and if the newest, most recent affidavit is from the 2nd of that month, then
the new
intrinsically.
law, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the affidavit I'm looking at does not include the new law violation. allegations. So that would tell me that there's probably one coming, possibly, or it could be, it's like potential to get filed. And,
Yes, that's the last I heard from the officer, but if the plea addresses the new laws and answers those, then it's probably not an issue.
As long as it's not an issue.
okay. So I'm looking at the affidavit filed on April 2nd, 2025. Even though it doesn't include the new law, this plea will include any potential allegations of violation of probation for the new law charges that are the subject of 25 CF 716. Does that take care of things, I think?
On the state side, yes.
Okay. All right, sir, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. Could you please state your name for me?
Quincy Fuqua.
Thank you. And are you junior?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The reason I ask is one of your cases does not have junior on it, and I want to make sure that I've got the same person on both cases. Is your date of birth March 18th, 1999?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So case numbers 25 CF 716 and 24 CF 2350 are the same person then. Thank you. In 24 CF 2350, it's alleged that you violated your probation, and the charge in that case is possession of a controlled substance. That's the one you're on probation for. And the most recent affidavit that I've just mentioned is April 2nd, 2025, and it has 6 allegations in it, not including the new law, charges, but this plea will include those. And in 25 CF 716, you're charged with 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance. Actually, let me look at the information because the plea agreement. Oh, that's right. Okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. All right. So 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance. Each of those is a 3rd-degree felony, and 1 count of resisting an officer without violence, which is a 1st-degree misdemeanor. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about the allegations that you violated your probation and those new charges I just listed?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand you're giving up your right to go to trial and make the state prove the allegations?
Yes, ma'am.
And in the violation of probation case, you're giving up your right to have a contested hearing and make the state prove the allegations. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what's showing on this agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
Are you suffering from any mental illness that affects your ability to understand what's going on?
No, ma'am.
I have a score sheet that shows 98.7 total sentence points. Any objections?
No, that is correct.
This appears to be a downward departure agreement. Is that correct?
Yes, based on a legitimate uncoerced negotiation.
The score sheet indicates a lowest permissible prison sentence is 53.025 months, just so that everybody's aware. Is there any DNA in the new case?
Not that we're aware of, Your Honor.
All right, I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Sir, if you are not a U.S. citizen, do you understand the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And are you admitting to all of the allegations that you violated your probation in 24 CF 2350?
Yes, ma'am.
And,
Yes,
yes,
and I think I left off, it's also revoking and terminating supervision.
I wrote that on there.
Yeah, thank you. I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. And in 25 CF 716, how do you plead to counts 1, 2, and 3?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. And the court is stating again on the record that the admission of the VOP in 24 CF 2350 includes any allegations that may be in an affidavit that isn't showing up in the court file based on the new law. I mean, it includes any allegations of violating probation, even if they haven't made it to an affidavit yet. So just I want to make sure you don't get, you don't have any loose ends on your VOP.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, and in that case, 24 CF 2350, I am revoking and terminating probation and sentencing you to 30, that's 30 months Department of Corrections. You will get credit for time served, and this will be concurrent to case 25 CF 716, counts 1 and 2. And then the costs are $150 cost of defense, that includes the application fee, and $100 cost of prosecution. Those costs are in addition to any previously imposed costs. You will have 24 months to pay after you get out of prison, or else then whatever's unpaid will go to collections, and that'll affect your driver's license. In case 25 CF 716, as to counts 1 and 2, actually all counts, there will be an adjudication of guilt. On counts 1 and 2, you were sentenced to 30 months Department of Corrections, state prison, with credit for time served. And these counts will be concurrent, and both counts will be concurrent to case number 24 CF 2350. $615 in court costs, $100 cost of defense fee. This says $100 cost of prosecution, but I'm going to scratch that out because that's included in the $615. And then you'll have 24 months after you get out of prison to pay the outstanding fees and costs, or else you'll go to collections and affect your driver's license. As to count 3, it's just credit for time served. Did I cover all of the terms and conditions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, you have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of the court. If you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good luck to you, sir. He gets credit for time served on all of the prison counts. So,
Sure.
thank you.
Yeah. Your my last one, and then I'm going to speak with some clients in the back. I can call my colleagues' cases. This is Michael Waite, 25 CF 1048. The state and the defense have reached an agreement. I just need to have him sign it.
All right.
Thank you, Rachel.
If I may approach.
Yes. All right, sir, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down if you'll just tell me your name.
Michael Waite.
Thank you. In case 25 CF 1048, you're charged with one count of possession of a controlled substance. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about that charge and any possible defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you discussed the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your signature on the last page?
It is. Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're giving up your right to have a trial?
I do. Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what's showing on the agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Very much so.
It's good to hear.
Mhm.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
I have a score sheet. It shows 39.1 total sentence points. Any objections?
No.
Is there any DNA?
Not that we're aware of, Your Honor.
I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, how do you plead to count 1, possession of a controlled substance?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. And in accordance with your agreement, there will be an adjudication of guilt, and you are sentenced to 120 days in the Okaloosa County Jail with credit for time served. Was it $615 in court costs, $150 cost of defense. That includes the application fee. You will have 24 months after you get out of jail to pay those costs, or else they'll go to collections and they'll affect your driver's license if that happens. Also, the nature of this charge and the adjudication of guilt will also result in a suspended driver's license. Are you aware of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good luck to you, sir. You have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, yes. Mr. Wade is asking, he has a hold for Alabama, so it's my understanding that once he finishes out his 120 days here, that they have, I think it's 30 days to pick him up. He signs a waiver of extradition, and then if they don't, then
Yeah.
it goes from there.
Hopefully they'll come quickly.
Okay.
I just wanted to get it on the record that he does have that hold, and he was asking about how long they've got.
Oh, yes. Well, they have 30 days, but
Right.
you sign the waiver. If you sign the waiver of extradition, then that tells Alabama to come on and get you.
Okay.
And
Because I was on bond up there. I haven't missed court or anything. I was just on the bond.
Yeah, I personally have not had somebody who signed a waiver and is still lingering in the jail after 30 days. I'm not saying that it hasn't happened, I just haven't seen it.
Close by.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so.
This way, you know.
Good luck to you, sir.
Do you have one? Okay. No.
Well, I do have a scan coming on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe you'll take it.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Yes. Okay.
If you
If you call first, then I can do this one, or it's perfect back. Thank you.
do one second.
We're probably going to take a break since we've been sitting here since 1:15 and we're waiting on an inmate, so.
Your Honor, may I just, not apropos of the people who are lined up, but there have been some emails about Rushmeyer's hearing tomorrow with Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor may want to check the emails and perhaps consider talking to the prosecutor, Assistant State Attorney Matthew Casey, email back about maybe the need for a continuance. Your Honor just made me want to be aware of that, I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm reading them now.
Yes.
Is that Mr. Aguilar? Well, let's go ahead and take that first so that, Ms. What, I'm sorry?
It's my side.
We're still waiting on.
Oh,
Yeah, so we have to put in these downstairs to bring the ones up. So Aguilar is being brought up.
okay, well,
Do you have other people that can go?
The only one I have available right now is Gavin.
I can take that too, Your Honor.
well, I need to, take a break at some point in the afternoon while we're waiting on inmates. I might as well do it now rather than take the break while inmates are lined up waiting to go.
Yes, Your Honor.
So we'll just go ahead and take a break right now of about 10 minutes.
Yes, ma'am. All rise, please.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briar Patch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll.
Fight fire with fire, take 1.
Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa! Not cool, bro.
I'm attorney Cory Browning. Personal injury is no joke.
Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briar Patch Realty. Helping qualifying heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll.
Fight fire with fire, take one.
Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa! Not cool, bro.
I'm attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
Take the Spanish-speaking defendant so that Ms. Cardenas can go ahead and do the things that I know she needs to do. Okay, actually, let me ask a question. This has to do with tomorrow. And Mr. Medina, I read the emails on
Yes,
the case
Judge.
tomorrow during the break.
Yes.
In the event, I haven't gotten there yet, but this has to do with
Yes,
some
Judge.
other moving parts. In the event that your case in the morning gets continued.
Yes.
I am covering pretrial detentions for Judge Stone tomorrow
Yes.
and arraignments for Judge Stone tomorrow. And there are 7 pretrial detentions total, including 2 motions, plus 2 large arraignment dockets, mine plus Judge Stone's.
Yes.
My question is, can pretrial detentions be moved up earlier, since we will now have a 2-hour gap in the morning? We could move those and try to do them before lunch so that we could at least start arraignments on time.
Judge, I'm not aware of if I have any. I know Mr. Gates has some, and I'm happy to be here. I'm going to be here no matter what, doing whatever I can do.
As luck would have it, I have both cases at 11 o'clock. Mr. Kahan, which should be quick with Mr. Sprouse. And then I've got, I think it's Argus Harville's bond, which should be a little bit longer, but I'm also, the pretrial detention cases for you or with me, so I'll be here in the courts. If I'm to that sooner, I would just think the state may have issues with their victim.
Yes. I have the victim coming in. She said she is getting here around noon for pretrial detention.
For what, for pretrial detention?
Yes, that's for
Gilbert Herndon.
for Herndon.
That's fine. I mean, there are 7 of them, and
And
even
then
if we
Joseph Creech with Ms. Basso, I think is being transferred down for the hearing. It's not going to hear, it's just going to be a bond argument.
Okay, I was just trying to move up anything I could from.
I think we can do Creech early, and then Herndon, as soon as the victim comes in, we can take that.
Yeah.
We have Korea as well.
Is that control agenda?
That's at 2:30.
So I have it at 9.
2:30.
So your, Mr. Gates, your 11 o'clock cases,
Yes, ma'am.
could we do those at 9? Do you have people coming that's going to affect?
I do. I have a
We have
witness
the
for the
bond, Harpo will be the only one.
It's not anticipated to be long, it's just that I have one witness coming, and I have him for 11. So I-
Same with the patient, or I have her coming in that one as well.
All right, that's fine. I'm just trying to move whatever I can for the.
Johan, we can move up. I know that one we can do at 9. I don't think Mr. Sprouse would have an issue with that. We may even be able to address it today.
We could probably figure it out today.
Okay, the reason, what I'm trying to avoid is, I know I didn't even have that many, 7 pretrial detentions. I'm trying to avoid us having to be here past 5 tomorrow. So, and then when we have, if we possibly have a gap in the morning, I was trying to.
You know, but the state, I mean, I could say we could continue Mr. Herndon's. It's the first time I just got the pretrial detention motion. I have not actually reviewed or spoke to him yet. That would give me a chance to speak with him. I would be, if the state is going to jump up and down and let me have a continuance, that would give me time and we could take him off that docket.
I already have a victim coming.
But I would be entitled to continuance anyway if I wanted on that as well.
Okay, well, in just a little bit.
I'm going to reach out to Mr. Snell and Mr. Gomez about their pretrial detention hearings to see if they have any that they're having witnesses come in, just so we can get a better gauge.
Maybe I can take theirs and.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just putting this out there, I'm just trying to think of, is there anything in the afternoon that could be moved to the morning so that we're not here, you know, anyway.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Strauss and I have Parker Gurria, which could be moved to the morning, and Anthony Gaynor. Both are bond hearings that get at 2:30. We could take those at 9, and that would take that off the afternoon docket.
All right, then.
It shouldn't be more than 5 minutes on each.
Okay, so that's, and I'm working on seeing if we can get some of the inmates here earlier, like the afternoon inmates, if they could get here earlier, so
Yeah.
that we could take those hearings instead of in the afternoon.
Yes, sir, and those two would be perfect.
I have a sentencing with Judge Kinsey at 8:30.
I can cover your bond hearings.
We'll get it done.
Yep.
Yeah,
just Parker Gurria.
I'm willing to cover for bond hearings if he's in sentencing still, Your Honor, but
They're VOP bond hearings, that's why it shouldn't take too long.
but if we want to move those off the afternoon, that's fine.
Okay,
We'll have
I'm
covered.
going to step out and talk about transport to see if we can get some afternoon inmates
Yes, ma'am.
for the morning, and just see what the logistics are without creating a, huge problem. And I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
All right, please.
Could your victim come earlier? She's going to be taking time to come out.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. What's up? I don't want to walk with anything yet. Sure. I don't know if we may be in here tomorrow. I don't know what we are. I'm trying to find out if they leave my stuff from here. Okay. I'll try and get her with Ellen and I'll tell her what she said. Okay.
You're staying in jail.
That would be Carrie Jones.
Yeah, we have 17 routes.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briar Patch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll. Fight fire with fire. Take one. Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa!
Not cool, bro. I'm attorney Cory Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and that's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Thank you so much.
Your Honor, I just wanted to note before I forget is that my understanding is that Mr. Aguilar Lopez may have an ICE hold, and he is aware that based on what he's doing today, he's subject to deportation. I hope he doesn't get deported, but I don't control that and have provided no assurances or advice related to immigration. And, Your Honor, does the court want to go ahead and go through the terms? Because
I'll do it. Yes.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, and if I may note, Your Honor, is that, I am sorry, Judge, is that I met with Mr. Aguilar Lopez with the Spanish interpreter a couple of times at the jail and went over the situation in great detail. And on August 4, an interpreter went over everything to make sure he understood the Spanish of the English.
Oh. Thank you. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. Could you please state your name?
Eric Aguilar Lopez.
Thank you. In case 25 CF 874, you're charged with 1 count of possession of a controlled substance. That's a 3rd-degree felony. 1 count of driving under the influence, 0.15 or higher blood alcohol level. That's a misdemeanor. And 1 count of driving without a valid license, which is also a misdemeanor. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about those charges and any ways you might have to fight the case? Have you discussed the charges with your lawyer?
Yes.
Have you discussed the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes.
Did someone read the plea agreement to you in Spanish?
Yes.
Do you understand what the plea agreement says?
Yes.
Is that based on someone reading it to you in Spanish?
Yes.
Is this your signature on the last page?
Yes, that is.
Do you understand the rights that you are giving up by entering a plea?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand that you have the right to go to trial and you're giving up that right?
That's okay.
Okay, are you wanting to give up that right?
¿Qué opción tengo?
Yeah, I don't have an option.
Oh, you do have an
Sí
option.
tiene opción.
You have the right to go to
Usted
trial.
tiene el derecho de llevar este caso a juicio. No, I don't want to.
Okay, do you wish to enter this agreement instead of going to
¿Usted
trial?
quiere entrar a esta declaración en lugar de llevar el caso a juicio?
Sí,
Yes, I do.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
¿Lo está amenazando?
No.
No.
Is anyone promising you something to make you enter a plea? Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, I do.
Did he answer all of your questions?
Yes.
Is there anything that I have said so far that you don't understand?
¿Usted lo entiende?
No, todo.
No, everything is clear.
Have you had any drugs or alcohol or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No.
I have a score sheet that shows 16.4 total sentence points. Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
None se pone.
Is there any DNA?
Not to our knowledge, Your Honor.
I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that this plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes.
Do you wish to proceed with entering a plea today?
¿Cómo se?
You want to do the deal today, right?
¿Quiere cerrar este caso?
Sí.
Yes.
How do you plead to counts 1, 2, and 3?
No contest?
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, on count 1, that's the felony charge, the court will withhold adjudication of guilt. As to counts 2 and 3, there will be an adjudication of guilt. As to count 1, you will be placed on probation for 18 months. As to count 2, you will be placed on probation for 12 months. That is concurrent with count 1. As to count 3, you are sentenced to time served. As a condition of your probation, you must perform 50 hours of community service. And is the fine as to count 2?
That's correct, Your Honor. The fine as, 1,000 fine as to count 2.
Okay. As to count 2, there will be a $1,000 fine. Is there a surcharge?
Yes, ma'am. 5%.
And there is a 5% surcharge. And there will be a driver's license suspension for 6 months. And if you don't have one, you will not be eligible to get one for 6 months. You must complete DUI school. You must attend a victim impact panel. All of these terms and conditions are applicable to count 2. And then there's a 10-day vehicle impound. You will have an ignition interlock installed for 6 months on your vehicle. This applies to both counts. You may not have any alcohol or any drugs without a prescription. And there will be random drug testing at your expense. The 50 hours of community service applies to both counts as well. But the driver's license suspension, DUI school, victim panel, vehicle, impound, and interlock, those are specific to count 2 and 5. Is it 400?
So it'll be 515 and 438.
Okay.
515, but it's one case, but there's still going to be 515 plus the 438?
Yes, sir, because there's a misdemeanor DUI.
I was not aware of that, Your Honor. I'm going to just you understand there's going to be $515 more dollars for court costs.
Do you understand that, sir, that there are mandatory court costs that I'm required to impose in the amount of $515 plus $438 plus $150 cost of defense? And the $150 includes the application fee. The court is imposing those costs. I'm required to do so. Did I leave out any terms or conditions?
No, Your Honor. He's not going to be a convicted felon, and that's an important part of this agreement.
There will also be a monthly cost of supervision to probation. I believe it's $40. Is it 40? Or is it?
Yes, it's about 42.
Okay. It's $40 plus a surcharge of a few dollars. Okay. All right. That's imposed as well. And, sir, you have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. You need to see Ms. Feller, the probation officer, before you leave the courtroom.
And Your Honor.
Yes, well, let me finish. And you must check in with probation in their office tomorrow morning. Well, I don't know if he's going to get out today. Well, as soon as you get out of jail, you must check in with probation. If you can't make it before they close in the afternoon, you need to go when they open in the morning the next day.
And Your Honor, I was just going to add, if I may. I'm sorry, Judge.
Go ahead.
If ICE picks you up, whenever you get out of ICE custody, if you're still in the United States, you need to report to probation immediately in Okaloosa County, Florida. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Medina.
Yeah, this is going to be Mr. Eric Ron for the court, 24 CF 1393 and 24 CF 2758.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, we're going to ask the court to let us continue 24 CF 1393 as the last continuance. My intent is to have that case ready for trial next cycle. And then obviously continue 24 CF 2758 to go along with that.
All right. Any objection?
No objection, Judge.
All right. So as to 24 CF 1393, well, both cases will be continued to October 15th at 9 o'clock for pretrial. And the 24 CF 1393 will be the last continuance. You'll be ready to go?
Yes, Your Honor. Barring something unforeseen, my intent is to have this ready to go for trial. Verified, we've done all the depositions except for one officer who's unavailable. So I don't see a reason I shouldn't have this ready to go for trial. Part of that is also the motion we've got scheduled for tomorrow. It's the motion sever. I talked to Mr. Rouse about that. But it sounds like he's actually going to stipulate to the motion if we get.
Stop you for a second.
Yes, sure.
Is that the possession of a weapon or ammo by convicted felon.
Along with counts 1, I think it's 1, 4, 6, 5, and 8. 1, 4, 5, and 6, Your Honor.
Okay, because I had a note that y'all already stipulated on the count 5.
Yes, sir. Essentially, it's the counts involving Officer Berger. Officer Berger won't be available until December. And so the officers are either continue throughout the December and try everything together, or we sever, go ahead and try some of these counts on the next cycle, which is what I intend to do, and then address those when he's available on the next cycle. And I think the state's in agreement is if it's gonna go to trial next cycle, that he would stipulate and just try those counts that are specified. And then if it gets continued past that, he would want to have everything tried at once. And I'll let Mr. Frost address that, but.
I think Mr. Gates did a fantastic job on explaining my position.
Okay, so we're going to hear that motion tomorrow.
No, yeah, what I'm gonna do is ask the court to cancel the hearing. Mr. Sprouse and I will come up with an order.
Okay.
We'll submit that, and then the court can just sign the order, and we'll have that ready for when we go to trial next cycle.
Okay, so this takes care of the motion that's scheduled for 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. Let me make a note of that. Okay, so the motion to sever, which is currently scheduled for a hearing tomorrow at 11, y'all have reached an agreement and you're going to submit a stipulated order resolving that motion and adopting whatever agreement y'all have worked out. And I will happily sign it, and then we will plan to try
The specified counts.
Okay.
1393 next cycle.
Okay. And both cases will be continued to pretrial conference October 15th.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Can you restate the name of the motion?
Motion to sever.
Thank you.
John, you there?
This is only Mr. John Gilday before the court, 25 CF 436. If we can continue this case to the October pre-trial, we've got depositions that are going to schedule for, I think it's September 24th in Mr. Gilday's case. I'm also working on that standing ground motion as well that I'm hoping to have filed before next cycle.
Okay. I have a note that that motion is coming. So
Yes,
any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, so we will continue Mr. Gilday's case to October 15th at 9 o'clock for pretrial.
Thank you. Samson with right hand is on the record.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is going to be Mr. Samson Graham before the court, 25 CF 877. If we can continue Mr. Graham's case, it's my understanding that they should have a global resolution with this Crestview case and this case sometime prior to next cycle.
All right.
No objection to continuance
Okay.
for all three cases if they're all on.
There
It's
are
just,
three cases.
Ms. Bosco did not transfer the Crestview case down, so.
For just the two cases.
2 cases. I only have one.
He has a total of,
A what?
I think he just has 2 cases, right?
Just do 2.
Yes. So right now we have just the animal cruelty
Okay.
case.
All right, and that's 25 CF 877. It will be continued at the defense's request.
Yes, Your Honor, and if the court would at least have the clerk's minutes reflect that if there is a offer to be made to cover this case, there'd be no objection to Judge Arveleson handling the plea on this case as well.
Yes. What's the case number for the other one in Crestview?
I can find it.
Okay. 'Cause if it's lower, I could transfer this one.
I think the plan was for this to kind of stay separate.
Oh.
Could we approach?
Yes. Yes, of course. All right, so I will reset Mr. Graham's case for October 15th at 9, and if for some reason you'll need to bring it in early for anything, just let me know, and we'll
Back Home
come.
Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from
Thank
the
you.
courthouse on Crestview Historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Serving
This
lunch
is going to be Mr. Michael Gray before the court, and make sure I got it right, 25 CF 924, and 25 CF 1061. I have a plea agreement to be
We've been
filed.
serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Fort Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briar Press Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107
Your Honor,
North
just so
Main
probation's
Street.
aware, this is the probation sentence. Mr. Gray's actually going to transfer probation to Clearwater. He's got the address that I'll provide, but I told him he'll need to check in here first before he goes down there.
Thank you.
Score is 42. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah. That sounds right.
All right, sir, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. If you'll state your name, please.
Michael Anthony Gray.
Thank you. In case 25 CF 924, you're charged with 1 count of burglary of an unoccupied structure, which is a 3rd-degree felony, and 1 count of petty theft, less than $100, which is a 2nd-degree misdemeanor. And in case 25 CF 1061, you're charged with 1 count of illegal dumping, which is a 3rd-degree felony. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about those charges and any possible defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the last page? And
Yes, ma'am.
I can have it brought closer to you, just to make sure.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
Ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what's showing on the agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
I have a score sheet. It shows 42.9 total sentence points. Any objections?
There.
All right, I've signed the score sheet. Is there any DNA in either case?
There.
I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest reports. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Looks like you're pleading to a lesser included offense in 25 CF 1061, and that would be to a derelict vessel. The statute is 823.11 subsection 6, and that is a first-degree misdemeanor instead of the felony that you're charged with. How do you plead in case 25 CF 924 to counts 1 and 2?
No contest.
All right, and how do you plead in 25 CF 1061 to that lesser included offense of derelict vessel?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, you will be adjudicated guilty on all of the charges that you pled to. In 25 CF 924, count 1, you are sentenced to 120 days in the county jail with credit for time served. The state has stipulated that you have already served your 120 days and you're eligible for immediate release, followed by 24 months of probation. And this says waive cost of supervision. Is probation okay with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. That saves you about $40-something a month right there.
Thank you.
And then count 2, you're sentenced to credit for time served. Is it $515 in court cost, $150 cost of defense. That includes the application fee. No trespassing at any Salvation Army location in Okaloosa County. You must maintain gainful employment or complete 3 job applications per week. And in case 25 CF 1061, you're sentenced to time served, and then that's followed by 11 months, 29 days probation.
Yes, sir.
All right, and that's concurrent with the previous case. And again, waive cost of supervision. Is it $270?
Yes, sir.
$270 in court cost, $100 cost of defense, and you must remove the derelict vessel or pay for the removal of the vessel from the Water Street public boat ramp. Is there a time frame to remove or pay?
Yes, Your Honor. I think the state was wanting sooner than later. I'll let the state deny.
I mean,
What would be a reasonable time for a defense to own the boat?
I can't say.
Because it's either they move it or they have to reimburse FWC, which is going to be expensive, from my understanding of that process.
If the court would, or if the state would be okay with 30 days, that they can get out, make their arrangements.
Gladly.
okay, so you must remove the derelict vessel within 30 days, or, I mean, we don't know how much it is if he doesn't remove it and has to
It'll
pay
be
for it.
expensive. I told him that.
But if that occurs, if the vessel's not removed within 30 days, whatever the cost of removal is going to have to be paid during your term of probation.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm going to put on here, remove within 30 days. I'm going to ask Mr. Gray to initial it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, Your Honor.
And it looks like Mr. Gray has initialed what I wrote on there about within 30 days. Thank you, Mr. Gray. And you have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good luck to you, sir. And you need to see Officer Fowler before you leave the courtroom. You'll need to check in. You're not going to get out in time today to check in, so you need to be at Officer Fowler's office tomorrow morning before 9 o'clock. You have to check in here, and then they'll work it out with wherever, is it Clearwater? Yeah, they'll work it out with Clearwater for you to transfer, but you have to go to Fort Walton tomorrow morning and check in first.
Okay. The only other term the court did announce was the automatic early termination of 12 months.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. Well, if you've completed everything, you've paid everything, including whatever the cost for the vessel, and you have not had any violations, you haven't picked up any new charges, no violations of probation, then you can write something, file it with the court, asking for early termination. Please put the case number.
It's automatic, right?
Oh, it's automatic. So then you just let the probation officer know, and then they'll do it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wouldn't I have to sign an order or something?
They'll
They'll
send
me
the
one?
order as long as he complies with the terms.
Okay, yeah, no violations, everything's paid, everything's done, you've, including the cost of that vessel if it comes to that.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Your Honor, I only have a few more cases on the docket. If you don't mind if I leave those cases in my esteemed colleagues' hands. There's one plea and the others are continuances.
Before you leave, actually, where's Mr. Medina? Is he talking to somebody? Okay. Well, I've got a follow-up for tomorrow, but it involves Mr. Medina's case that may or may not be continued. But anyway, you heard, the inmates will be here. If we can, whatever we can take early, if it comes to that, we will try to do that. And I'm going to leave it to y'all to work out which ones are amenable to be taken early.
Understood.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
See you in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is going to be Mr. Roger Harris before the court, 24 CF 1351 and 25 CF 1200. If we can continue this case, but to a special date in September, we're waiting for Keaton. Once he gets approved for that, we'll be able to resolve it instead of putting it all the way in October. I'd rather have a date just as a status in September.
Okay. I have September 16th. What, do you want that date?
Yeah, it'll be perfect, Your Honor. That'll give Keaton roughly 30 days to give me an answer.
Okay, so that's September 16th at 9 o'clock. And that's status of Keaton. I'm going to go ahead and put the case on the October docket.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, if we resolve it on the 16th of September, it'll, go away.
Yes, sir.
But I'm going to go ahead and set the October 15th pretrial as well. Okay? So continue at the defense's request.
Mr. Hartzog is up next.
This is Mr. Ronald Hudson in case number 25 CF 1150. We have a plea agreement to be filed in this case, if I may approach, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you.
We have no objection to the score sheet, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, sir, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. And if you'll just tell me your name.
Ronald Hudson.
Thank you. In case 25 CF 1150, you're charged with one count of possession of a controlled substance. That is a third-degree felony. One count of possession of drug paraphernalia, which is a first-degree misdemeanor, and one count of indecent exposure, which is also a first-degree misdemeanor. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about those charges and any possible defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that your signature on the last page?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you? Has anybody promised you anything other than what's showing on the agreement?
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Has anyone, sorry, there was an airplane going overhead, it's hard to hear, I know. Has anyone promised you anything other than what's showing on the agreement?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I do have a score sheet that shows 35.4 total sentence points. And Mr. Gates, you said you already reviewed it and have no objections. And is there any DNA?
No, Your Honor.
I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand the plea could subject you to deportation?
I understand what you're saying.
All right, how do you plead to counts 1, 2, and 3?
Yes, no contact.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, there will be an adjudication of guilt on all 3 counts. On count 1, you are sentenced to 6 months in the county jail with credit for time served. And as to counts 2 and 3, you are sentenced to time served. Is it $6?
Yes, ma'am.
$615 in court costs, $150 cost of defense, that includes the application fee, and you will have 24 months to pay those costs. Is that after he gets out?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, after you're released, you have 24 months to pay all the costs and fees before they go to collections. And if they go to collections, they're going to affect your driver's license. If you need a payment plan, go see the clerk. They'll work with you. You have 30 days to appeal the order of the court, and if you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Mr. Siobhan Hutchins before the court in 22 CF 356 and 24 CF 2294. We're going to ask the court to do a last continuance on Mr. Hutchins' case, and specifically the 24 CF 2294. We do have that motion to suppress hearing scheduled next Thursday. The concern is the turnaround to try and get it set for trial immediately. The state and I discussed it. We issued with subpoenas and potentially some pre-trial motions. So we felt comfortable asking for a continuance. That'll give time the court time to do an order, and then we can address that at next cycle if the case is over.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, I will continue both cases. That's 22 CF 356 and 24 CF 2294 to October 15th, pretrial at 9 o'clock. And then we expect to, assuming the motion is not granted, then we would be ready for trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's correct, Judge.
All right. And we do have our motion hearing scheduled for August 21st at 2:30, so we'll see you then, sir.
Next up is Mr. Jensen.
There's Mr. Jacob Jensen before the court in 25 CF 1222. Like Mr. Harris, I will ask the court to continue his case, but schedule a special date as a status for Keaton. My hope is that we can get that resolved. I did ask to say if they would consider 4 months for a resolution on this one instead. Then if we give a special date and continue the case, Your Honor.
All right. Why don't we schedule September 16th at 9 o'clock as a status for Keaton? And I'm also going to go ahead and continue the case to the next pretrial, which is October 15th at 9 o'clock. If you happen to find out that we don't need the September 16th court date, if you could just let Madam Clerk know, and they can
Yes,
take it
ma'am.
off the docket, but it will remain on October 15th for pretrial.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Next up is Carrie Jones.
Your Honor, this is going to be Mr. Carrie Jones before the court in 25 CF 984. Ready? We have a plea agreement to be filed in this case, if I may approach.
Yes.
We have no objection to the score sheet, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Sir, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. If you'll just tell me your name, please.
Carrie Scott Jones.
Thank you. In case 25 CF 984, you're charged with one count of robbery with a weapon, which is a first-degree felony. It also looks like, according to this agreement, you will be entering a plea to a lesser included offense of felony petty theft, which is a third-degree felony. The statute on that is 812.014, subsection 3C. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about the original charge and the charge you're pleading to?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your signature on the last page?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand you're giving up the right to go to trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what's showing on the agreement?
No, Your Honor.
Are you happy with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No, Your Honor.
I have a score sheet. It shows 10.4 total sentence points, and you said you don't object. Is there any DNA?
No, Your Honor.
I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that this plea could subject you to deportation?
You can be deported if you're not here. I'm a citizen.
And I'm not asking that, I'm just letting you know, in the event you are not, you could be deported, and I want to make sure you understand that.
I understand.
Okay, thank you. And how do you plead to this lesser included offense of felony petty theft, which is a third-degree felony?
No contest, Your Honor.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, there will be an adjudication of guilt on that lesser included offense, and you are sentenced to time served. And is it 515? Yes. $515 in court costs, $150 cost of defense. That includes the application fee. And I will reserve jurisdiction for a period of 90 days to award restitution, if applicable, to the break time, BREAK time, gas station at 65 Miracle Strip Parkway Southeast, Fort Walton Beach, Florida, 32548. And you will have 24 months from the day you get out of jail, which I don't know if there's anything holding you.
There should be, Your Honor. I confirmed with the jail, he should be eligible for release.
Okay.
Can't promise him, as I told him.
Okay, well, as soon as you get out, you'll have 24 months to pay the fines and court costs before they go to collections, and also any restitution if it is ordered before that turns into a civil lien. If the court costs go to collections, that's going to suspend your driver's license. So I encourage you to work out a payment plan with the clerk if you need to. They'll work with you. Okay?
Thank you.
You have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one. Good luck. Thank you.
Your Honor, we have a plea agreement to be filed with the state. Mr. Keel was just asking if there was any way the state was going to consider any sort of probation or treatment, and I told him I've repeatedly asked and beaten that drum, and practically, basically, the borrower the state is unwilling to offer him a supervision.
That's correct, Mr. Gates.
It's the same thing I had before, right, in terms of, no, I'm just asking. All right, I got you. No, I'm just making sure. What's today's date?
8/13/25.
All right, and this is Mr. Renwick Keel, case numbers 25 CF 448, 25 CF 569, 25 CF 950.
Yes, Your Honor. And I had previously discussed this plea offer in terms with them at a previous visit at the jail. We held off signing in hope that the state might be willing to consider an amended offer. Unfortunately, as I said, even after begging and borrowing and pleading, I could not convince them to do something other than this.
Do you have the score sheet that the most recent one I sent you?
I can take a look.
If not, I'll have to print it. Your Honor, this is a downward departure based on a legitimate uncoerced plea agreement.
Okay.
If Mr. Gates doesn't have the most recent one, I have to go print it
Okay.
and just run downstairs.
Okay.
I don't think I do, Your Honor, just looking through my notes. Wait a second. I know I printed one because it was a conversation that Mr. Keel and I had. He's very observant on the score sheet, so anytime I get the score sheet, in this case, I make sure to print a copy and go to discuss with him so that he has the chance to review it and then lets me know if there's any issues with it.
Okay.
What I would prefer to do, Your Honor, given Mr. Keel, I would like to, for the sake of print it, I want to review it with him
That's
before we
fine.
file it. I want to make sure he's good with it before I submit it to the court.
That's why I'm discoursing.
No, I want to make sure you don't have an issue with it and then tell the judge there's an issue with it. So I want to make sure we get the right one.
I'll give you 29 today.
Yeah, you're going to get that. That's not changing. I just want to make sure you get a chance to look at the score sheet because if it's inaccurate, we'll know. We need to know now.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll just pass
We can
Mr.
pass
Keel
this, yeah,
for
sure.
a few minutes, and then
Yeah, sure.
that'll give you a chance to make sure that it's the correct score sheet and talk about it with Mr. Gates.
Well, we're finna finish this all today, though, right?
Oh,
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're just talking about a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm not
today.
going to leave until we handle this when you're on.
Okay. Well, just let me know when you're ready, Mr. Gates.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, Ms. Farkas, would you like to call some cases, or I don't know who they have in the feed?
I have, so my last two pleas, and then the other things I have other than that are just continuances. I waived things. So we can do these, please.
Okay.
This is Christopher Kastner. We're recalling his case from earlier, 25 CF 796.
Yes.
I have the plea agreement and the score sheet. I spoke with Mr. Kastner. He understands that the charge is a felony charge due to the amount alleged. I, without of course divulging attorney-client discussions, discussed what my strategy would be moving forward for depositions and speaking with the alleged victim, etc. And Mr. Kastner would like to enter the plea anyway, as we outlined earlier. So I approach with it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. right, sir, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down if you'll state your name for me.
Christopher Anthony Carstaff.
Thank you. And here in case 25 CF 796, we had called your case earlier and you came out and then we passed your case for a little while so you'd have more time to talk to Ms. Farkas and review things. And now we're recalling you. I'm just making a record so that
Sorry.
it'll be clear on the transcript what we're doing. No, take all the time you need, really. I mean, I want you to understand everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you are here in that case that I just named out, and one count of criminal mischief, and it's felony level criminal mischief. And that is a 3rd-degree felony. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about the charge and any possible defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Do you understand you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
All right. Has anybody promised you anything other than what's showing on the agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Did she answer all of your questions?
Yes, she did.
Okay. Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am, I haven't.
I do have a score sheet. It shows 23.4 total sentence points. Any objections or corrections?
Yeah.
Is there any DNA?
Not that we're aware of.
Okay.
Oh, I got one request since I completed 1 year community control followed by 2 years felony without any technical violations in 19. And this is not a drug case. I'm just requesting that can I be assigned to the same officer, because she did tell me that I completed probation in Fort Wall.
I can't order that.
Okay.
Because that's not something that,
Is this, can you make it non-drug offender probation?
It's just standard.
it's
probation.
regular probation.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you'll still be randomly tested
Thank you.
because that's a standard, that's all probation that happens. But it won't be the specific drug offender probation. So, let's see, DNA? DNA?
No, there's no DNA.
All right, I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
Okay. How do you plead to count 1?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, there will be an adjudication of guilt. You will be placed on 24 months of regular probation with standard terms and conditions. And there are some special conditions, which are, you'll have to, it says court, but I'm going to change that to course, anger management.
Thank you.
You'll have to successfully complete an anger management course. You must enroll in that course within 30 days. And it says begin any recommended treatment within 60 days. I guess if they want you to do something
That's something I
else.
already did too. I did that here through mental health court and anger
So, Mr.
management and
Kastner
substance abuse.
can speak with probation about if they would credit him for any previously completed course. I don't know if that's true.
No.
Yeah.
Because this is on a new
And
crime.
I did not inform him that
and-
it would be,
Yeah.
he would get credit for previous.
So you're probably not going to get credit for some.
Even though I did the mental health court here through.
Well, you picked up a new charge.
Okay.
So obviously, these conditions are applicable. So, but if you don't like the agreement, you don't have to do it.
It's
I can
fine.
turn it back in and you can go to
Maybe put
trial.
on for docket day on Monday if you'd like, and that will give me time
Or
to.
you can go to
It's fine.
trial.
It's fine.
Okay. I'm not trying to force you into anything, but some anger management course you did in the past is not going to count for this case. This is a 2025 case. So you're going to do a fresh anger management course and anything that's recommended with that. If you wish to proceed with this agreement.
Yes, ma'am, that's fine.
Do you wish to proceed with this
Yes, I
agreement?
do.
Even though you're not going to get credit for some old anger management
Yes, ma'am.
course you did in the past? Okay, just making sure. No trespassing at Progressive Health Clinic, 29 Miracle Strip Parkway Southeast, Fort Walton Beach, Florida. The court reserves the right to determine restitution. I guess if this place, Progressive Health Clinic, makes a claim, then the court reserves jurisdiction to entertain it and hear it, and then we could have a hearing and the court would have to make a decision. That would last through the entire term of probation. This says on here, waive cost of supervision. Let me make sure that probation's okay with that. Are you okay with waiving cost of supervision?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Sir, that saves you about $40-something a month. They waived the cost of supervision. Is it $515? $515 in court costs, $150 cost of defense. That includes the application fee. You have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good luck to you. Please see Officer Fowler before you leave the courtroom. And then, is this the only thing holding you in jail?
Yes.
Okay, then you should get out today, and you need to be at probation before 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is Garrett Creme. There are two cases on the docket, 25 CF 186 and 23 CF 1422. The state and the defense have reached an agreement that will cover both cases.
Okay.
I have the agreement. I've reviewed it with my client. I just need to have him sign it.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Give this to permission.
The most recent affidavit of violation of probation that I see in case 23-14-22 was filed on February 6th. I just want to make sure I have the most current affidavit.
That would be after the new arrest, so I believe that's correct. He's been at the
Yes.
since the new arrest.
Yes, and that is included, actually. The new case is included, I believe. Okay. All right, sir, if you will please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. And if you'll just state your name for me.
Garrett Creme.
Thank you. In case 23 CF 1422, you are alleged to have violated your probation. I'm looking at the affidavit filed on February 6, 2025, and it includes 6 allegations that you violated your probation. And in case 25 CF 186, you are charged with 1 count of fleeing and eluding law enforcement with lights and sirens, disregard of safety of persons or property. That's a 2nd-degree felony. 1 count of resisting an officer without violence, that's a 1st-degree misdemeanor. 1 count of leaving the scene of an accident, that's a 2nd-degree misdemeanor. And 1 count of driving under the influence, second conviction or offense in 5 years, that is a 1st-degree misdemeanor. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about the allegations you violated your probation and the charges in 25 CF 186?
Yes.
All right. Did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, I did.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes.
Is that your signature on the back page?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. When did you sign the agreement?
He just signed it.
Oh, that's fine. Did you sign this agreement
Just now,
today?
yes.
Okay. There wasn't a date, but I just wanted to
They
confirm.
usually do it. It's hard.
And Ms. Farkas is writing today's date next to your signature. Thank you. Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're giving up your right to have a contested hearing in the violation of probation case, and you're giving up your right to have a trial in your new case. Do you understand that?
I do.
Okay. Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what is showing on your agreement?
No.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes.
Did she answer all of your questions?
She did.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No.
I do have a score sheet, and it shows 71.2 total sentence points. Any corrections?
No, that's correct.
And it shows a lowest permissible prison sentence of 32.4 months. Is there any DNA in the case?
No, Your
I do find a sufficient, okay, thank you. I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes.
Are you admitting the allegations that you violated your probation in case 23 CF 1422?
Yes.
I accept your admission. I find it was freely and voluntarily made. In case 25 CF 186, how do you plead to counts 1, 2, 3, and 4?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, in 23 CF 1422, probation is revoked and terminated, and also supervision is revoked and terminated. I think there was community control followed by probation, or is that why it's?
Yes, I think I just
Or no?
wrote. Oh, in fact, I wrote it twice in count 2, just to be extra sure. Revoke and terminate supervision.
Actually,
So all of the supervision.
Yes, okay. It looks like there were 2 misdemeanor counts that you're not on.
Yes, I spoke with
probation.
probation about that prior to writing up the plea agreement. Counts 1 and 4 are the misdemeanor counts.
And those are expired?
Yes, those are expired.
Okay, and so we're dealing with counts 2 and 3.
So I suppose in the terms section below, it could say 2 and 3, but really those are just the only 2 remaining.
Okay. All right, on counts 2 and 3, those are the felony counts in 23 CF 1422. You will be sentenced in accordance with the agreement and the sentencing guidelines to a term of incarceration in state prison of 32.4 months on each count, concurrent with each other and concurrent with case number 25 CF 186. And it looks like, is there a case 24?
Nope, that's a typo on my part, Your Honor.
Okay.
That should say 25 CF 186.
All right.
I can,
Oh, yes.
just to make
Yes.
sure I don't have to sign it.
Oh, that'd be
Is there
great.
a
And
couple
I
case numbers that I need to add?
changed that to counts 2 and 3 as well.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'll just have him initial.
That's great. Thank you.
I corrected the case number. You know, so it'd be easier for you to rewrite it.
That's fine. Thank you. All right, so in 23 CF 1422, you will get credit for time served on both counts. The counts are running concurrent with each other, and they're going to run concurrent with case number 25 CF 186. And the cost of defense is $150. That includes the application fee, plus $100 cost of prosecution. That's in addition to any previously imposed court costs or fees. You will have 24 months after you are released from incarceration to pay all of the outstanding fees and court costs before they go to collections. And in case 25 CF 186, as to count 1, there will be an adjudication of, well, there's an adjudication of guilt on all counts, but as to count 1, you are sentenced to 32.4 months in state prison, which will run concurrent to the previous case, 23 CF 1422. So all counts and all cases are running concurrent. You will get credit for time served on all of the counts and cases. And
It's a little hard.
it says
Yes.
all jail credit from 23 CF 1422 will be applied to 25 CF 186.
Yes.
All right. And is that 515 court costs?
Are we in a new case?
Yes.
Okay, so, and there was a plea to count for?
There is, however, the state, though it might not cover the court costs on that one, the state is D6ing all of the DUI requirements because he's doing the prison time.
Gotcha.
But that might affect the court costs still, I realize.
So it'll be 548 due to the flee and elude, and then the 438 for the DUI plus the fine
Okay.
and surcharge.
$438 on count 4. Plus the, is it $1,000 fine?
That I'm not sure, the attorneys would have to know that.
Okay. What would be the fine?
For the state or DUI?
It's first offense.
It's second within 5 years.
Hold on 1 second. I think it's 2000.
And
I've got it right here though.
Count 1, it's 548.
Yes, I got my sheet.
And I've corrected that on Mr. Creme's version of the plea agreement as well, so he's got it all right now.
Second within 5, it's $1,000 fine. 501.73 in court cost.
What is it, 501.73?
There's,
And that was misdemeanor for.
yeah, there's no vehicle impound fee for felony cases.
Got it.
And then there's a surcharge.
Yes, ma'am.
And it says it in the first count, but any of those fines and whatnot, I'd like Mr. Creme to have 24 months to pay everything up upon his release, because it's a lot of money.
I'll write that on here too. So the surcharge, is it 5%?
5% of
Okay.
the fines.
Okay, so 25 CF 186, I've announced the prison sentence on count 1. The court costs are $548 plus, and then it would be, if the application fee is already applied to the 2023 case, it will just be $100.
Yes, Your Honor.
Cost of defense, and you'll have 24 months to pay all of those costs and fees after you get out. Then counts 2 and 3 are just credit for time served, adjudication of guilt. As to count 4, adjudication of guilt, credit for time served is the sentence, plus D6, the DUI requirements, which are multi-offender DUI school, victim impact panel, 1-year interlock, 30-day vehicle impound, 5 years driver's license suspension, additional $438 in court costs, plus a mandatory $1,000 fine, plus a mandatory 5% surcharge. And you'll have 24 months after you get out to pay all of the fines and costs before they go to collections. Did I cover all of the terms and conditions?
Yes, I apologize for the
No, it's
the nitpicky one.
not a problem. So, sir, you have 30 days to appeal the judgment and sentence of the court. If you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good luck to you, sir.
And then to confirm, all of the misdemeanor counts are time served?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, that would be counts 2, 3, and 4 on the new 25 days.
And count 1 and 4
On the BOP. Thank you. And that's yours.
Yeah.
All right.
They're loading, I'm done with all of my inmates. I have a couple waivers, but I can do that later. Just while they're loading Mr. Yates' clients, Jose Chan Velasquez was accidentally brought back to the jail.
Yes, let me get to him.
Yeah.
So,
There was some miscommunication there.
yes, he got,
Sorry, Jose Chan Velasquez, 24 CF 1477.
yes, I know he was here because he was brought out briefly,
He
but
was.
then apparently we couldn't take his case right then, and then he got mistakenly taken back to the jail.
Yes.
So he's no longer in the building,
He is.
unfortunately.
I had spoken with Ms. Basso about this case earlier today, and we were going to request a docket day continuance anyway. Hopefully for a resolution, that is the plan.
Okay.
You can, I guess we could put it on for plea or trial, though there is no intention from either party to go to trial, so.
Okay. So I have it down as plea or trial,
Yes.
and I will set it for docket day August 18th
Thank you.
at 9 o'clock. And I mean, I saw him
Yes,
briefly
he was
come.
definitely here.
Yeah, he can't help it that he was taken back to the jail. So, let me just make a note of that.
Sign it?
Yeah, it's initial,
Oh.
right, that's the resolution. It's gonna be over.
All right. And this is Mr. Keel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and let me get this,
25 CF 448, 25 CF 569, 25 CF 950. This state provided a score sheet. I did review that with Mr. Keel. He remembers that that was the accurate score sheet that I had sent him and we discussed, so there will be no objections to that.
wonderful, thank you. So much. Thank you. All right, Mr. Keel, if you will please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. Could you please state your name?
Renwick Keel.
Thank you. You're here in case 25 CF 448 on one count of fraudulent use of a credit card in a 6-month period of $100 or more. That's a 3rd-degree felony. And one count of unlawful possession of a stolen credit card, which is also a 3rd-degree felony. In 25 CF 569, you're here on one count of felony petty theft, which is also a third-degree felony. And in 25 CF 950, you're here on one count of felony petty theft, which is also a third-degree felony. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about all of those charges and any possible defenses?
Yes.
Did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes.
Did you read and sign the plea agreement?
Yes.
Is this your signature on the next to the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what is showing on the agreement?
No.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No.
I do have a score sheet that shows 53.6 total sentence points. Any objections or
No, Your Honor.
corrections? And Mr. Keel, you reviewed the score sheet and you agree that it's accurate?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And it looks like this is a downward departure, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, this is a downward departure based on a legitimate uncoerced plea agreement.
Is there any DNA in any of the cases?
No, Your Honor.
I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest reports. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes.
All right. And how do you plead to counts 1 and 2 in 25 CF 448?
Guilty.
No contest.
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. And in 25 CF 569, how do you plead?
No contest.
Accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In 25 CF 950, how do you plead?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, there will be an adjudication of guilt on all counts in all cases. In 25 CF 448, on each count, you are sentenced to 11 months and 29 days in the county jail with credit for time served. Those will run concurrent with each other and with the other cases. And that is it 615 court costs?
Yes, ma'am.
$615 in court costs, $150 cost of defense, and $650 in restitution due to Miss Madison Green Thomas. And how is he going to pay that?
My expectation is that's going to go to civil, so the state will follow paperwork on that.
Okay, so it says 24 months after release to pay if Mr. Keel
Yes, Your Honor, that's the court cost.
wished to pay. Oh,
Yes, Your Honor. The restitution, it goes to civil lien, doesn't affect the driver's license. Court cost goes to collection, would affect the driver's license. That's why I try to do it that way.
do we need an address for Miss Thomas?
If they're filing a civil lien, it'll be provided in our paperwork.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, and 25 CF 569, you are sentenced to 11 months and 29 days in the county jail. This says coterminous with 25 CF 448, is that
Yes, Your Honor.
correct? Okay. So it's concurrent with the other cases and counts, and also coterminous, meaning ending at the same time with 25 CF 448, with credit for time served. 615, is that what was working? $615 in court cost, $100 cost of defense. In 25 CF 950, you're sentenced to 11 months and 29 days in county jail with credit. This is also coterminous with 25 CF 448 and concurrent with all the other counts and cases. with credit for time served. $615 is and $100 cost of defense. I will reserve jurisdiction for 90 days to award restitution to Baskin Robbins, 91 Eglin Parkway, Northeast, Fort Walton Beach, Florida, 32548. And you will have 24 months from the day that you are released to pay, it says pay 24 months after release to pay outstanding court costs and restitution before they are sent to collections and.
That would be on the Baskin Robbins if they set the amount.
Oh, okay.
That's why we put the address in.
Yeah, Your Honor, I don't anticipate that, so we'll just leave it there in case.
Okay, thank you. And did I cover everything?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir, you have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good luck to you, sir.
Take care of that. Take care of all of them except for waiting.
Okay, thank you. Brown? All right,
Jerry Brown. Steve Medina with Jerry and Brown in 25 CF 840. His father's been here for several hours in the audience. I appreciate our being able to give him out of turn. Your Honor, we have a plea and sentence agreement for a misdemeanor. It will involve JCS probation, not state probation. He's signing the agreement that we've been over. That will be your copy.
Okay.
Ready to sign?
Yeah.
it's Jerry. Is this Jerry Brown?
Yes, Jerry Nathaniel Brown.
25 CF 840?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. The reason I ask is we have 3 people on the docket with the last name of Brown. I want to make sure that I'm.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Right. Mr. Brown.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Judge, the state does need to sign it, but we've worked it out. I'm just looking to see if we have can the bailiff provide him a JCS piece of paper?
Aye.
Okay.
Everyone is probably going to be in Spanish, QR code is the same.
Okay. That's where you sign up for probation.
That's what I got.
Thank you. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Does the court wish to announce that?
I will do that. All right, Mr. Brown, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. And if you'll just state your name for me, please.
Jerry, Jerry. Last name is Brown.
Thank you, sir. You're here in case 25 CF 840 on one count of grand theft auto. That's a 3rd-degree felony. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about that original charge and any possible defenses?
Yes.
All right. Did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the last page?
That's correct. That's me.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You understand you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's showing on the agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
Is there any DNA?
Not to our knowledge.
All right, I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yeah, I'm a U.S. citizen.
Okay. If you're not...
I do understand, yes,
yeah,
yes,
if
ma'am.
you're not, I want to make sure you understand that you could be deported.
I understand.
All right. And it looks like you're pleading to a lesser included offense of misdemeanor petty theft, which is Florida Statute 812.0142E. And how do you plead to that lesser included offense?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. And in accordance with your agreement, you'll be adjudicated guilty of that lesser included offense of petty theft, which is a first-degree misdemeanor. You are sentenced to probation for 11 months and 29 days, and that will be JCS county probation. There will be a monthly cost of supervision, and I think it may be $55, but they will inform you. Whatever it is, is whatever it is. It's either 50 or 55. I want to say it's 55. You also, while you're on probation, will have to do 30 hours of community service work. You are to have no contact with Jeep Destin. And it says NT at Jeep Destin.
No trespassing at.
No trespassing.
I'm sorry, Judge, I didn't understand what that meant, so I apologize for not spelling it out.
No, that's.
I assumed it was some sort of a social media acronym or something.
I was thinking it was like a victim's initials or something. I don't know.
No, I apologize.
No,
I
no.
should have spelled it out.
No trespassing at Jeep Destin, 50 Hill Avenue Northwest, Fort Walton Beach, Florida, 32548. Is it 270? $270 in court cost, $150 cost of defense. Did I cover everything?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Sir, you have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good luck to you. Please use that QR code and check in within 24 hours after you have been released from jail.
Okay.
All right. Is this the only thing holding you?
No, there's another one. There's a bond of $2,500 bond, but I can probably get that handled today.
Is that for your misdemeanor case?
Yes.
Yes, and that's
Oh,
not
okay.
something we're able to resolve.
Yeah,
It's-
okay. Well, then, once you get whatever is holding you resolved, then 24
24
hours,
hours.
within 24 hours after you get out, please scan that QR code so you can start your probation. If you fail to do so, that's going to be a violation right out
Okay.
the gate. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mhm.
Brown John.
Your Honor, Steve Medina with Tammy Brown Johnson,
Okay. She's
Tammy L. Brown Johnson, 25 CF 800 and 25 CF 817. May I have just a second with her? Brown Johnson, as I stated, we'd like to return on docket day for a plea or continuance. The state is attempting alleged victim contact with their fathers in a nursing home. I spoke to the nursing home. Ms. Ginger needs to be able to talk to him. Hopefully that'll happen before Monday.
All right, so I will schedule both of Ms. Brown Johnson's cases for Monday, August 18th at 9 o'clock, docket day, plea or continue.
Okay. Yes, thank you. I understand. We gotta make a deal. I'm serious. Yes, I understand.
Okay. And do we have?
Your Honor, next, it looks like it's going to be Kia Alloway. Mr. Alloway, Kia Alloway, 25 CF 784. Mr. Alloway's cases are set for motions for September 18th, I believe it is, or is it 28th?
Sometime in September, Your Honor.
It's September 18th. My handwriting wasn't so good. I'm pretty sure it's September 18th. And Your Honor, I would ask for a full cycle continuance, or do we want to just continue him to the motion day?
Well, let's go ahead and, I mean, we're going to have to do a full cycle continuance. I don't know what the motions are that are scheduled.
Yes, they're definitely dispositive in nature,
Well, then-
but we don't know what's going to happen.
Right, so I'll go ahead and put the next pretrial date, which is October 15th at 9. And then we still have the motion day set, and we'll see what happens with that.
And Your Honor, just for the record and also for defense, the state has gotten additional narcotics tested in this. We had to get a special approval for that. Specifically, the narcotics found in the defendant's pockets are being tested. Once we get those back, the state does plan to set this for a VOP hearing pretty quickly.
Okay.
Well, the FYI, of course, the motions would apply not only to the new law case, but to the BOP case. Because things like suppression of evidence and dismissal would apply. Now, as to, so just making it clear, I don't think there can be a BOP until we have a resolution of at least the motion to suppress.
Okay. So I will see Mr. Alloway on our motion day, which I believe is September 19th. I just don't have it. I mean, it's not popping up in my, have you already filed a notice of hearing, or is this?
I don't know why the notice of hearing, I'm sure one has been filed, it's been sent to him, and I think it's September 18th. Is it the 18th? Yes, yes, Your Honor, it's September 18th.
Okay, in fact. So, yes, I see it. It's set for the morning of September 18th from 10 to 12. I just didn't know if a notice has been filed.
Yes, we did file a notice. I don't know why it's not showing up.
Well, okay.
And some of those issues, Your Honor, in the motion, address some of these additional narcotics that are being tested. We might be in a position if we get closer down to it where the state would be asking for continuance of that, because some of those issues would be moot, or at least not address those specific issues on that date and address the other issues in the motions, which would be fine. But I just want to put the court on notice of that.
Okay. All right, sir, I'll see you on September 18th for your motion hearing, okay?
Thank you.
Next week, William Anderson.
Your Honor, I thought Mr. William Anderson had been bonded out.
Okay, hold on.
He was on the jail list, but I think he bonded out yesterday after they had done the jail list.